So this video doesn't have any actual huge importance. It's just me talking about my account and all these different characters and what I had to go through and deal with and stuff. I do need to make a new list. I actually wrote down all of my characters on a piece of paper, and I've been keeping tabs on who I did for their weeklies and stuff. And you can see that there's a bunch of tally marks and a bunch of scribble scrabble here and there, and it's full. It's filled up. So I need to use a new paper to list all my characters. I have 21 characters over here in the Japanese PSO2. Note that I didn't make them right off the bat. It took me a while to get to 21 characters. This one, for example, I did this by accident because I did not plan to make 21 characters. This character I made because I did not know what to do with the stuff that I pulled from the Star Gym that I talked about above my head or in the description. You can see that video, and I did some Star Gym scratches as well. Yeah, this character, I did not plan to get her. I did not plan to get her at all. It's just that I had the stuff for her. I didn't know what to do with it. I might as well make her because I wasn't going to put her on any one of my other characters. And with her basic stuff as well, it's like, who's going to use it? Like, I don't know who's going to use her rainbow colored hair. I don't have anyone for that. Can't put that on my elf character and stuff. So this character, her name is called Shiva. And I know for this character, I am going to swap to their level 95 class. It's just that I'm not going to equip them with anything. Shiva, she's level 95 in terms of her Etoile class. So, oh wait, someone decides to message me. So, I am just gonna swap to that, and then I'm gonna change out. So you can see that I got this to level 95. Now I do have a video where I power leveled her with a bunch of experience tickets, and then I also used a bunch of keys to get her to 95, or the bonus quest. So you'll see that video in due time. You might see it already. I might have already uploaded it. You can check above my head or in the description. If not, then you'll see it in due time. So yeah, that's one of my characters. Let us go to another character. I just realized wait, no, I did the right combination or button. Let us go to this elf character. Now this elf character, you see her because I used her as my little advisor here and there. She's in her swimsuit because she was the one that I was using for Beach Wars. Her name is that. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. It's Elvish. I am gonna suck at Elvish pronunciation, so I'm not gonna try to do that. But this character is at level 95 for main and sub. And you might be wondering, what is this really? Guess what? She is a force main, but her subclass is now Etoile. So she is Force Etoile. Now hopefully I did not equip anything when I did that option. She does have a bunch of stuff here in her inventory. She has a bunch of Masetta as well. It's not from weeklies, it's from the X cubes I trade in. But that's one of my characters. She is a Force that's at 95 and then an Etoile at 95. Can't remember what character she was. I can't remember when I made her. I think I made her during the first release of the Shining Resonance collab that we have over here. I think that was back in 2016. So I made her based off of Kurika, but not exactly the same. There's slight variances. Anyways, where am I going now? Alright, so Shadow. Shadow was my glass cannon back then in episode 3. He was a fighter hunter main, and he did what? Fist weapons. Like, he was strong, and he did a lot, and I also spoiled the living hell out of him because he was the one that used the austere units that I have back then. And by austere, I'm referring to, like, the... Well, no, not austere. Actually, no, he did use the austere units, but they also had Astral Soul. This was back then before Astral Soul became a popular item, and it was easy to do, and all that stuff. So he actually has 3 classes at level 95. Wasn't trying to do that, but it just happened. Especially with how Etoile is such a good subclass. He has 3 classes at 95, so I tend to swap around with it. I do not have the right gear, so I can actually do Fighter Etoile. But with his classes, he got Fighter at 95, he got Etoile at 95, and then he got Hunter at 95. Let me just... Did I select the class? Did I change you? No, I did not. So let us swap to that, and then let me just swap to that. Now, Shadow, I think, was my He might be my 7th character. Now, the thing about Shadow is he's an own character of mine. He's from one of my giant-ass books that's stuck in my head. And he had a very unique design. Like, I could not. Like, if I made him in-game, he cannot reveal anything of his skin and stuff. That is his bio. He does not reveal his flesh. There's other things as well, but Shadow is strictly for that. Like, this is why he looks like the edgelord that he is, and he's covered up and all that jazz. He has a unique charm to him. Now, Xillian, she is just Xillian Sheryl. It's just that she's the white hair version. And in terms of story, like Xillian Sheryl is a combination of like 2 of the names of the characters that I have. There's Sheryl, which is pretty much by herself, and then there's Xillian, who is by herself. And Xillian is actually the wife to Shadow, which is why she has this dark outfit as well. I am going to make a separate video where I actually show off my outfits and stuff on all these different characters of mine. Xillian and Xillian Sheryl, they're the ones I spoiled the most in terms of cosmetics, because they can do so much with the outfits that I made for them. But with this particular character, she only hit 95 in terms of Phantom, because I wanted her to be one of the main characters I use a lot, and it's just that I like to play around with Phantom a lot. Especially with the rifle. She mains the rifle. So let me just put that one down. And she is Phantom 95. I could level up something else. I'm slowly leveling up the Braver. But yeah, she also has a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff as well. But yeah, that is Xillian. Now, since I talked about Xillian, I might as well go on to the other Sheryl. She's the pink hair version one. And she's the 2nd character that I made in-game. She was the one that fixed the errors that I did on my first character, which is DeathBlackShadow, who is a cast. But right now he looks like a space marine. So yeah, this is Sheryl. Understand that Xillian is using the same thing that I did with the same physique, same stuff that I did with this character to a higher degree. And it might be a bit better compared to this one. But regardless, I love all my characters the same way. So with Xillian Sheryl, she's the one I actually manually leveled up to 95 without using a bunch of keys. And you can see that she's also my Braver and my Hunter. So let me write her down. I would want to change her name to just Sheryl now, but no, I'm just going to leave it as it is. She's Braver 95 and Hunter 95. I do like playing my Braver, it's just that I haven't got into it as much. I do need to toy around with some new things like the Sakura crafted photon art. I'm not familiar with that one. But let me actually swap to this. And then let me swap to this as well. I'm gonna most likely level up Etoile off on the sidelines just because it is a good subclass to have at a max level. But yeah, that is Xillian Sheryl. I just went through 5 of my characters, and I realized I should have checked something else while I'm swapping to all these different characters as well. I need to see if they got this certain client order I need. Now, L.V.O.X. This character does not have a level 95 class 2 of, and she's the only one that I did not level up fully, and she has one of the classes that I did not level up to 95. Alright, I think she has a bow. Do you have the bow order? No, you do not, and I do not see it on rotation. So, L.V.O.X, she's the one character where I'm like, I need to toy around with her. And most likely I also need to level up the Etoile class on this character. So yeah, you see, this character does not have level 95. Oh, well, yeah, I'm also working on her Etoile, so let me write her down. Now I know that this character needs some work. But her Ranger is at 85 and her Etoile is at 85. So let me... Actually, she's already on that, so I'm gonna leave that as it is. Now, I do need to change her getup and her costume because that's not her usual look. The only reason why I have her wear that outerwear is so I can get the star gems. There's a trick to how you can get star gems every day. Well, it's not a trick, it's more of like you having the money to do it and also do this, and this. But yeah, you can see right there, like, 5 of these characters are at level 95. So, because there's no order, well, X is just a random character that I made Honestly, the story behind me making this character is the fact that usually when I play a game and I want to get right into it and not worry about a name, I just put X in there, like an equation. But yeah, I know that this character does not have a high level whatsoever. She's kind of a filler. I am gonna do more with her once I figure out a certain theme. But yeah, her only class that she levels up in would be Hero. And right now that's like what? I think it was 70 something, 76, 75. What are you? 76. Let me just write that out fully. So let us go to DeathBlackShadow. Now, yeah, he looks funny. It's not supposed to look like that. It's just that I need to get the Star Gems, which is why I'm making him wear ridiculous stuff here and there. I'm most likely gonna have to make him wear something ridiculous as well. He's supposed to look like a Space Marine. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna change him like that. Now he looks like a Space Marine. Close to it. Now, I do have male outfits I need him to wear. He still needs to wear that. And a couple more. For this one, he's not at 95, but I'm just casually leveling him up because I already got a bunch of Phantoms at 95. Well, damn, alright. He's gonna get there eventually, just by doing weeklies. So, DeathBlackShadow, DB this. DeathBlackShadow Phantom, he's at level 91. Now Victoria. Victoria is my Phantom Rod. I know she is at 95. She also leveled up Tekker to 95 because when I was trying to figure out what class to choose to get to level 95, she had Tekker at 85 already, so I was like, okay, I can work on this and then I can get her to said levels. So let us go up here and let me swap. So yeah, I'll just swap to Phantom. You see that she got it to 95. I will most likely work on Force and then I'll just leave it at that. I don't need to level up anything else because she's focused more on the T-attack side of things, the magical side of things. And this is Victoria. Now, I think she was the 5th character that I made in game. Because I wanted to toy around with dark magic, and she was the one that I went for. And she also had a master. But yeah. And by the term master, I'm referring to someone that taught her how to play a certain playstyle. Or taught me how to play a certain playstyle, and I used that character to follow suit with their playstyle. Then this character, I actually used limited quests to level them up to 95. This was a character I made in terms of my story that I have online. So her hero class is at level 95. Now this isn't the character that I used to actually get to 95 for hero in the first place. It's another character that you'll see. Also, she's wearing something ridiculous as well, thinking about it. And it's because I'm trying to get Star Gems. But no, I'm going through this so I can write down this list. Like, it's slowly getting filled up. Now, the question is, do I have anything else I need to wear? I don't think I have any other outfits. Maybe it's in this one. Maybe. Nope. 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 Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All my female outfits are done and over with. So yeah, that's my Dragon Girl too. One of my Dragon Girls. Alright, so this one... I think I know this one. Now this one is a cosplay to Nui from Kill la Kill. No, Yeah, kill a kill. It's kill a kill. Yeah, kill a kill. I don't know why I decided to make her. I just did it on the whim of it. I'm not gonna delete her. For obvious reasons. She is actually my hybrid. She was a special case. Cause I wanted to toy around with Fighter Bouncer back then. And it was a thing back then. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna have to write down her name. And apparently, yeah, her main class is Fighter, but it's only at 81. Her Bouncer class is at 85. So I might want to work on her. But at the same time, she's quite unique due to the fact that I have to have certain weapons. And she's also using element stance as well. It's not like the break stance that you can get from the Bouncer. Lauren is obviously at 95. Oh wow, okay, I went through most of this list already. Alright, so let's just go to Bella. Now Bella, I might need to work with her design. I might want to change up her hair color maybe, and her hairstyle and her actual theme. She's another hero, and she's at what, like 80? Yeah, I only got her to work on Hero. Now she's also working on Phantom, but not gonna record that. So it's only at 80. Now Lauren Hook, she is at level 95, and I actually use a decent amount of keys on her. Silver keys. Not gold keys, silver keys. But then it got to a point where I kind of got fed up with it. Yeah, Lauren. So let me write her down. I know her hero's at 95. I might be trying to level up some other thing on her. I can't remember though. Let us see. Oh yeah, I am leveling up her Ranger and Gunner on the sidelines. I'm using the... Did I say exit out of game? Hold up. Oh fuck, shit. Alright, so we're back. I accidentally clicked on that exit game button. I was not supposed to do that. That means I need to edit this, and I did not want to edit this as much. So, Lauren's at 95. Next person we need to stare at. Esta. Now, I know Esta is at 85, and I'm gonna physically level her up by taking her through the beach and limited quest. And she's 95 in a 12. She was supposed to be my techer, but at the same time, I'm not comfortable with it just yet. I still need to know a couple things about it. Yeah, her techer's at level 77, her hunt is at 76. But the biggest one I'm working on right now for her is the Etoile. So Etoile is at level 85. I might use her to actually power level with the rainbow keys. Maybe. Maybe. Well, that's Esta for you. And she's also part of my, she's a character from one of my stories. Like, some of these characters, a good chunk of them are actually from my story. Pandora, Lauren, Hook, Avalon, Princess Aisha, and then Esta, that elf you just saw. They're from my story, along with Shadow and Xillian. But with those 5 characters I list, they're actually in a physical book that I have online, or a website that I have online. Xillian, Sheryl, actually Xillian, Sheryl, and Shadow, they're like they're not on paper yet. Like, I did write it back in middle school, but then my teacher lost it, and that was like 500 fucking pages that I physically wrote on these characters. I do have General Esdeath. That is not the exact cosplay for her. I do have an Undead gear as well, but let us go to this character. Now, this character I could easily level up without actually doing... If I really want to be lazy about it, yeah, I can use how do I spell your fucking name? Vulcanus. For some reason, I did not know how to spell him for a quick second. But anyways, for Vulcanus, I know that his Phantom is at, I think it said 87. I was gonna power level him to 95, but I was like, I needed someone that I can use for some of these other quests that I have in mind. So, He's up there as well. Most of these characters are gonna play with a successor class unless I already made them do, unless I made them choose some other hybrid combination. For example, Rosa. Now, Rosa, I will most likely need to change her subclass. She is a summoner main, and she's also a midget. If you say the L word, I'm gonna look at you and say like, yeah, she does not have a trait of that. But she's a midget. She is level 95 in terms of Summoner and Gunner. That's it's not a bad combo, but at the same time, I'm not that good with the Summoner and Gunner stuff. I need to know what to do with Summoner though, in the exactness, and figure out which pets to use and all that jazz. But yeah, I just got this to level 95 because it was like, fuck it, it's easy to level up, why not? And I decided to use this character through the limited quest, so they are at level 95 and 95. Oh yeah, they're already at level, they already got the class equip on them, so I'm gonna swap out. So that's Rosa. We still got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 5 more characters to go through. So Pandora, General Esdeath, Princess Aisha, and Deathheart. Now I'm gonna go to Pandora. Now Pandora, once again, is technically a reference to the mythical being from Greek lore, but also she is a particular character that pops up in one of my stories with Lauren Hook in Avalon. She does not have a high level class. She is playing as a hero. She is at level 80, although she does not wear this as her outerwear. This is what she usually looks like. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm gonna put down Pandora here. And hero was, what was your hero level again? I cannot remember off the top of my head. Hero level is at 80. Once again, I can power level this, but at the very least, I want to get to 85. That's the magical number where I can start using them for divide quests and doing other things. Now, I really wish I didn't name this is the only character name that I regret naming, because I could have actually placed something unique on it, but I just said Undead Girl. The reason why I did that is because this character was gonna swap to all these different sort of undead types. Like, she can look like a banshee, or she can go as a Jing Shui, the zombie variant of Chinese zombie variant of a no, it's a Chinese variant of a zombie. There we go. And then there's also like Lynch or something, and a mummy maybe. But yeah, I was lazy with this one. Hero class is at 79. This one is a huge work in progress. Unless I can get the look right and I have all the accessories and stuff to toy around with this character, I'm not using her as much. She's kind of the one character that I'm not really happy with, but I really do need to put money into making her look unique and stuff, and I do need to toy around with the concepts to figure out like the right hairstyle and theme I'm going for. Now General Esdeath. Now this is a reference to Akame got killed, and I don't know why, I just liked General Esdeath and her power and how she went about things, and this is my cosplay for General Esdeath. Now I decided to stick with the original name and how they spelt it, but then they changed it to Esdeath, like D-E-A-T-H. Yeah, D-E-A-T-H. But General Esdeath is, oh wow, she's slowly getting to 95 as well. And I think I just got her fighter. She's gonna hit level 85 for that. And for her gunner, it's gonna hit 80. Her gunner level's already at 85. She used to be my gunner fighter, but I'm not good with gunner on the keyboard and mouse. I might do... I did a bit better with the, what is it? Controller when I was playing gunner. So, yeah, General Esdeath is... I'm gonna write this down just in case. So, 91 in Phantom. But she's also 85 in Gunner. And then she's also 81 in fighter. I am trying to level up her fighter just by using Oryx weekly missions and some daily orders and stuff. So yeah, that is 91. We still need to go through 2 more characters. Now, Princess Aisha is from one of my big stories that I have online. I don't have her right look. That's the problem that I have with Aisha. I'm trying to figure out how to shape her face. Yes, I'm gonna also dress her up like a sheep as well. And why is this person right behind me? Anyways, ignoring that. She is my bouncer hunter, and she's going through the break stance route. So, as a bouncer hunter, she's not that high. Once again, usually if I can't get the cosmetics down right, I would not touch the character until I get the right things. Or if I toy around with their looks and stuff, I will most likely use them, but yeah, I haven't used Aisha as much. She's not as interesting compared to some of the other ones that I have. So Bouncer 76, Hunter is at 79. I'm gonna leave her as a Hunter main though, just so I have tabs of that when I go to the login screen. And we got one more character, so let me count this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yep, last one is Deathheart. Now, Deathheart, once again, I was going to make a huge video where I went through normal methods of power leveling up. However, because there was a huge delay and me being busy and me leaving for a year and a half and other things, it took me a while to get this character to the level that I want her to go at. And also, it's like, when I did her redo, I want to play on her. Like, I played on her the moment I made her this look. I also realized I didn't have a brunette. If you notice, a lot of my characters have different hair colors. And I try to make characters with different hair colors as well. And try to collect them all. The one color I didn't have is brunette. I was surprised because I was like staring at all these characters. I was like, okay, I got a chick with purple hair. I got a chick with teal hair, blue hair. I got a chick with blonde, white, pink, red, blonde, black. All of these colors, and then I realized, wait a sec, I don't have anyone with like brown hair, like regular brown fucking hair. So I decided to give it to Deathheart. Now, Deathheart was supposed to be a spinoff of Purple Heart from Hyperdimension Neptunia. I do have her hairstyle on this character. It's just that, one, it's not account locked because this was way back then when they didn't have that account lock feature. And secondly, making her look like Neptunia was a bit hard in my case. Like, maybe there's a collection character file for that, but, yeah, it was a pain in the ass for me to try to figure that crap out. I do have you. Where the fuck are you? I do have your hairstyle. Where the fuck are you? Now I'm squinting my eyes trying to remember which one it was. Was it this one? Nope, not that one. I feel like that's the wrong one too. I'm trying to remember how long ago it was. Do I have you in the save? Nope. Huh, I know I have you. Let's go back to the original one. Now, actually, before I do that and end the video soon, let me actually swap through the class I need to. So she actually got the, what is it, Bouncer. It's supposed to be Bouncer Fighter. But I need to level up Fighter, but the thing is, I didn't have a good subclass for it, so I decided to go and get Etoile up there to 95 instead. So if I want to level up my Fighter, now I can do Fighter Etoile. But in terms of what she has in levels, Fighter's at 85, her Bouncer is at 95, and then Etoile is at 95. Now note that I leveled Etoile by normal means. I did not use a key for this. In terms of leveling up the Bouncer, I did use keys, but Actually, no. That's a lie. I actually leveled up Bouncer by doing a bunch of limited quests during the 8th year anniversary. So let us go up here. I need to find her hyperdimension Newtonian's hair. I know that I made this character get that hair. I popped that item on this character. Where are ya? I know I have you. Because I spent a good chunk of money on that hairstyle. And it didn't work out well, and it got me pissed off. There we go. I was looking at Purple Heart's hair. Yep. She was supposed to be a spin-off of Purple Heart, but I did not do it so well. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna just have some different hairstyle as well. Yeah, I have a bunch of hairs that are account locked. Let me go back to the poison one. We are gonna now swap it back to the, at least the character swapping screen. And I will conclude this video here. Hopefully it's not that long, but yeah, the point of this video is just to show off all my characters in a sense. So now I can get rid of this stupid paper, because it's fucking annoying to deal with this. Now I got a clean sheet of paper with all these names. But it's 21 goddamn characters. So let us go through who actually hit level 95. Now, in terms of main and sub, I will have to worry about that later. But for whatever their main class is, I hit level 95 for it. So you can see this character hit 95 in Balancer. About to hit 95 in Phantom. 95 in Summoner. I know that the gun is 95 as well. Phantom's not up there in 95 yet. This character... Oh yeah, I was working on her 12, but I decided to leave her as it is. This character's level... Let's count the characters out at level 95. Deathheart's at level 95. Yoko's at level 95. Lauren's at level 95. Avalon. Victoria. Xillian. Other Xillian. Shadow. Ioelena. I think I pronounced her name right. I don't know. It's Elvish. And then Shiva. So, even though I've been playing this game for 6 years, I have 10 characters at level 95, but then you gotta also consider the fact that just some of their subclasses are also at level 95. And also, when it comes to the playtimes as well, some of these characters I spoiled compared to other ones. For example, Xillian has the most playtime. This Xillian, not this Xillian, Sheryl. Pretty much Sheryl has the most playtime. 3,835. I think that's hours, and then when it comes to minutes, it's 32, and then seconds, 17. But 3,835 hours on this chick. Now, I am working on both Xillian and Shadow, but none of my characters can compare to that giant number. The only one who could come close to it slightly is DeathBlackShadow, because he was the character that I made first. And I gave love to both of them. Now, the problem with Shadow was this DeathBlackShadow, this cast, was the fact that I fucked up his max so bad that I should have got a new mag, or I should have deleted him. I did not want to do that because this was the character that I started off with, and he held a special place in my heart, so yeah, I didn't want to delete him. But yeah, most of these characters are at level 95. Now, in terms of the classes that I need to get to level 95, like 10 classes to level 95, no problem whatsoever. I already completed that. The only one class I did not level would be the Ranger. And let me just get on this character real quick just so I can stare at the quest counter, and then I can also show you the titles I did not pick up yet. So, with the classes that we got in game, we got Hunter, Fighter, Ranger, Gunner, Force, Techer, Braver Bouncer, Summoner Hero, Phantom of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I definitely know I leveled up all 3 of these successor class Hero, Phantom of 12, so that's out of the way. I know Summoner was leveled up along with Gunner, because Yuko has that. With the Bouncer, Deathheart covered that. With Braver, Sheryl, yeah, Sheryl covered that. Techer, I know that Victoria, my Phantom Rod, covered that. My Force, several characters now, actually, my Elf character and Victoria, they covered that in terms of the Force. Ranger, I did not level up. I know Fighter and Hunter were covered by... Hunter was covered both by Cheryl and Shadow, and then Fighter specifically was Shadow's doing. So, yeah, out of all these classes, Ranger is the only one that I did not level up. So, I actually leveled up 11 classes. Huh. I leveled up 11 classes. Huh. And if you want to see those titles, let me go over here and you can see that here are the prerequisites. Reach level 95 for these various classes. So I have them as they are. I did not collect them yet. And if I were trying to get the reward for the one that can give me like 20, like, what is it? Ability transfer passes. I need to find that one. It's somewhere. You're around here somewhere. Here we go. Obtain 10 or more level 95 class titles. I did not start on this yet because I want to emphasize on these titles. There's several other titles as well that you may want to do so you can get 20 of these ability transfer passes. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. It's just a video where I just talked about my characters and stuff. I'm gonna make another video where I talk about my characters and also show a bunch of fashion stuff, because these characters have a bunch in terms of their fashion and what theme and how I go about doing this. This is just like nerdy, geeky, non-important stuff, but hey, look. If you're gonna play a game, you might as well show love to the game characters that you make, because these are your characters. This is your time and your money that you're putting into it. So yeah, most of the time with PSO2, like I try to customize them in a way where it's gonna help me visually in terms of like several other things. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.